Good morning. Welcome to Sober Readings for Monday, February 2nd. Today's reading from Daily Reflections. Rescued by Surrendering. Characteristic of the so-called typical alcoholic is a narcissistic, egocentric core dominated by feelings of omnipotence, intent on maintaining at all costs its inner integrity. Inwardly, the alcoholic brooks no control from man or God. He, the alcoholic, is and must be the master of his destiny. He will fight to the end to preserve that position. And that comes from AA Comes of Age, page 311. The great mystery is, why do some of us die alcoholic deaths, fighting to preserve the independence of our ego, while others seem to sober up effortlessly in AA? Help from a higher power, the gift of sobriety, came to me when an otherwise unexplained desire to stop drinking coincided with my willingness to accept the suggestions of the men and women of AA. I had to surrender, for only by reaching out to God and my fellows could I be rescued. Today's reading from 24 Hours. The AA thought for the day. We got a kick out of the first few drinks, before we got stupefied by alcohol. For a while, the world seemed to look brighter. But how about the letdown, the terrible depression that comes the morning after? In AA, we get a real kick, not a false feeling of exhilaration, but a real feeling of satisfaction with ourselves and self-respect, and a feeling of friendliness toward the world. We got a sort of pleasure from drinking. For a while, we thought we were happy, but it's only an illusion. The hangover the next day is the opposite of pleasure. So ask yourself, in AA, am I getting real pleasure and serenity and peace? The meditation for the day. I will practice love, because lack of love will block the way. I will try to see good in all people, those I like and also those who fret me and go against the grain. They are all children of God. I will try to give love, otherwise how can I dwell in God's Spirit, whence nothing unloving can come? I will try to get along with all people, because the more love I give away, the more I will have. And here's today's prayer for the day. I pray that I may do all I can to love my fellow men, in spite of their many faults. I pray that as I love, so will I be loved. And finally today, a reading from As Bill Sees It, page 221. God will not desert us. Word comes to me that you are making a magnificent stand in adversity. This adversity being the state of your health. It gives me a chance to express my gratitude for your recovery in AA, and especially for the demonstration of its principles you are now so inspiringly giving to us all. You will be glad to know that AAs have an almost unfailing record in this respect. This, I think, is because we are so aware that God will not desert us when the chips are down. Indeed, He did not when we were drinking. And so it should be with the remainder of life. Certainly, He does not plan to save us from all troubles and adversity, nor, in the end, does He save us from so-called death, since this is but an opening of a door into a new life where we shall dwell among His many mansions. Touching these things, I know you have a most confident faith. And that's from a letter written in 1966. And that's it for today's readings. Thanks for listening. Share your thoughts and your comments with me by sending me an email at soberreadingswithscott@gmail.com. You can also go to soberreadings.com and fill out the form. Send me that form or send me that email if you'd like to be a guest reader on my show. And don't forget, while you're at the website, click that scrolling red link to follow the show and click that donate button to drop $1 in the donation basket. I do appreciate it. Again, thanks for listening, take care of yourselves and each other, and remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day, and as my friend Larry says, Best day ever.